Niice from B96 FM Chicago, right here repping for Gowhere Hip Hop.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Team Early, we in the building.
You're one of the few rappers who's very open about their faith, your Muslim faith. You even took Hajj recently, correct?
Yeah, I took Umrah 2 times.
Can you explain to somebody who has no idea what that is, what exactly that is?
Well, in Islam, we have this thing called 5 pillars of Islam, and one of the pillars of Islam is making your Hajj, and your Hajj is your religious pilgrimage to Mecca. So when we pray towards the east. I'm sure y'all heard of that. Well, it's a place in Mecca, and it's called the Kaaba, and that's what we pray towards, you know. And when you make your Hajj, you actually go out there, and you go to Mecca, you go to Medina, you sit with the scholars, you visit the places where the Prophet lived, and you just get the whole experience, and it's beautiful. And if you can get a chance to do it in your lifetime, you definitely should do it.
You know what? I'm a devout Christian, and I gotta tell you, and I'll say it publicly right now, I got a tremendous amount of respect for people who are Muslim and in the Muslim faith, and I don't know why people, you know, tend to look down on Islam, and well, I do know why, because of subsequent events. But besides the obvious, what are some of the biggest misconceptions you think people have about your faith?
I mean, believe it or not, we have a huge respect for Christians too, and for anybody, any religion. You know what I'm saying? As far as Islam is a peaceful religion. Like, it's not about blowing stuff up and all this terroristic stuff that you hear about on the news. It's nothing like that. It's peaceful. Like, Muslim people are some of the most peaceful, beautiful people on earth.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Hey, hold up. Just for the people that's not Muslim, so y'all don't think we out here saying something crazy or something. Allahu Akbar just means that God is great. So y'all can say it too. Matter of fact, we're going to say it with y'all. God is great. God is great. God is great. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
It seems like when you're Muslim, I run into a lot of Christians who, you know, yeah, I'm Christian, and it kind of just stops there. I go to church on Sunday or whatever. But it seems like when you're Muslim, it seems to permeate your lifestyle a little more on a daily basis. Could you talk about that? That's it.
Islam is a way of life. Like, in Islam, it's a way to do everything. Before you go into the bathroom, it's certain things that you say before you go to the bathroom. Before you pray, we pray 5 times a day. Before you pray, you got to do a thing called wudu, which you wash yourself before you pray 5 times a day. Before you eat, it's certain things that you say before you eat. When you leave out the house, there's certain things that you do. When you get in your car, certain things you do. So as far as Islam, it's a way of life. It's incorporated into everything that you do.
Does your beard have anything to do with the faith?
Yes, my beard is actually it's called lihiyah, and it's an attribute of a Muslim. And it's one of, like, as far as Islam, we supposed to follow Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's the prophet that brought Islam to the world. And we're supposed to try to be like him as much as possible. And growing a beard is one of the things that he did, and it's one of the things that we should try to do. But if you can't grow it, or you don't grow it, you're not held accountable for it. But if you do it, then you get extra blessings for it.
That's what's up. I don't know if anyone watching has ever been to Philadelphia, but when you go to Philly, a lot of cats are rocking big beards. And I feel like that happened once you got big on the scene. How many of these dudes are Muslim, and how many are just, you know, part of the fad? Or what would you say about that?
Actually, like, I've been Muslim since I was little. So when I grew my beard, it was because of my religion, not because of anything else. It's a lot of people in Philly that's Muslim too, you know. So a lot of people have the beards, and the influence of Islam is on a lot of people. So you might run into some people that's not Muslim, but they just got the big beard because they're influenced by being around a bunch of Muslims. You see what I'm saying? So if it's a bunch of people getting jerry curls in the city, then, you know, sooner or later some of the kids gonna get a jerry curl and run around try to be like everybody else. The good thing about that is they're getting some of the attributes from the Muslims. Then maybe they might take the next step and try to figure out, well, what is this? Why am I wearing this beard? What is it about? What is Islam about? Let me ask some questions. Let me see what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care if you're from Philly. I don't care if you're from from Japan, I don't give you from China, I don't give you from Africa, Asia, Australia. One thing that everybody in this motherfucking building can relate to is the struggle. Everybody got a struggle. Struggle builds character. Struggle is what makes men men. I had to struggle to get where I'm at, and I'm still struggling every motherfucking day. And I know Chicago can relate to what the fuck I'm saying, man.
Gowhere Hip Hop, you better respect it. Okay, interview over at Chicks.
Let's go get that.